Welcome to the latest edition of Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts, where almost no subject is off limits. Now, here are your hosts, Boomer Diane Faith and Millennial at Heart, Stanley Roberts.
I was on here. Hi, guys.
Whoa. Hello.
Hello. I think one of the channels was off. Anyways.
One of what channels?
Never mind. Hi, guys.
What's happening?
Here we are once again, and no Stanley or Diane. Oops, I spoke too soon. You know, we have to keep you on your toes. We wait a few minutes, and then we come on. The suspense is real.
Oops, I spoke too soon. So here we are, and how much daylight have you saved?
Very blurry.
What?
We are blurry. Gabriel says something is wrong with your video. Very blurry.
Let me check my Wi-Fi connection. Nope.
It wouldn't be wrong, or it wouldn't be right if we didn't have something going on that was wrong, right?
No, I'm disconnecting. All right, so we can't control what we can't control. It's clear on our end.
I'm watching on YouTube. It's blurry.
Well, I just rebooted, so.
Ooh, it's a heck of blurry on Twitch.
Let me see. It is a little bit grainy.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little grainy.
Grainy.
Looks like Real Player from 199. Yep, it is 1999. It is Real Player from 1999, and I don't know why it gets you like that. So.
Hey, but at least the chat's not blurry.
At least the chat's not blurry. Yeah. Let me.
You guys don't really need to see how we look. You just can hear us.
All right, stay by. I'm going to do a quick
reboot.
Not reboot, but we call it refresh, and it's going to take a second. So bear with me. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Just kidding.
So still just reboot it. Let me know if it made a difference. I mean, I did a refresh.
I'm on delay, so.
I know. 1,000, 1,000, and.
Hey, we look better.
Yay.
Do we look better, guys? I think we look better on my end. You let me know. Yes. Gabriel says better.
Well, all right. You know what? Bad is bad is bad is bad. It is what it is. But we're here. We're square. And it's how many people who saved light?
Well, we weren't supposed to save light this time around. Well, you know why?
Why?
Because daylight saving time ended.
No, but you have to save some for those days, you know.
Man, you guys, I don't know about you, but once the sun set, I at 5 something, and it was dark by like 5:30. I was like, I love it. I don't even know how I'm gonna. I felt tired immediately. Immediately.
Your brain is telling you it's nighttime.
My brain is like, it's time to go to bed.
It's sleepy time.
Dave Mann says better, clear. Okay, cool. Glad you guys can see us. Glad we're clear. Hope we're still attractive.
Nah, you hideous.
Oh, well, I guess that's your type then.
Hey, you know how it goes.
So anyways, daylight saving time, did it impact you? Or it ending, did it impact you? Because I feel like it's funny. I saw a lot on social media. A lot of people ended up waking up earlier.
I woke up earlier. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did wake up early today.
You did. So. I was surprised because usually by the time I'm getting ready to leave, you're just getting up.
No, Felix, next week we're not going to be online.
Yeah, Felix, that's next week, the 12th.
Yeah, the 12th.
Sorry if we tricked you.
Yeah, we tricked you.
But we're glad you could join us.
Yes. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
So, for me at least, I woke up at the time I would normally wake up by alarm, but I did kind of wake up on and off during the night as I usually do. So I still woke up feeling like, oh, okay, it feels good. And then I got tired probably like at 4 o'clock.
So I didn't go to bed till 2, but actually I went to bed at 1.
Yeah, that still doesn't really work well, though. You still woke up tired, right?
I woke up Stanley. I woke up Stanley.
All right, never mind. By the way, Jay said you need to plug your PlayStation into an Ethernet cable to do do a reset?
It's been plugged into an Ethernet cable forever. It just won't do the reset through the Ethernet cable.
Felix says daylight is annoying but has no effect on me physically. So you mean like daylight as in the daylight saving time ending, or just the actual daylight?
I'm a vampire. Nothing can just fix me at all.
You're a vampire?
No, that's what he said. In his mind, the light doesn't affect him. He doesn't melt when.
And so you think the light doesn't affect you?
Yeah, well, it does. You just don't know it. You'll know it like
it impacts our circadian rhythm. But I won't start talking about that because Stanley thinks I'm a nerd and makes faces when I start talking about circadian rhythm or digestion or blood sugar.
Oh my God, you're not eating.
These are the things that he rolls his eyes on deeply.
Oh my God, you're not.
Oh, the hour moving back and forth. Okay, well then that's cool then. I know some people were
well, we were in Arizona for 4 years. They didn't have that.
I miss not changing the clocks back and forward. That was like well, among other things, but that was one of the great things about living in Arizona is that we didn't have to move our clocks.
Hello, Michael Rose. True story. When I worked at CBS in LA, every time they had the daylight saving time or the standard time, they would send me to this one store in the mall that had 100 clocks on the wall.
Oh,
and it was almost like a given that we would go to the clock store and talk about the time going back.
So the clock store, were they already changing the time on all of them?
They knew they had to go back and change them all. But it was like a given. It's kind of like, you never had a job where you know what you're going to do?
Yeah, kind of like on Thanksgiving, like the day after for Black Friday, you're going to go to like Best Buy well, I guess not so much anymore, but when people used to like line outside of Best Buy or the Apple store.
Which makes me think about something.
What?
So when you think of Black Friday, what do you think of?
Oh gosh, why do you have to say it like that? Black Friday. Why did you say it like that?
When you think about Black Friday, what do you think about it? No,
I'm not answering the question unless you change the way you say that.
All right. What do you think about Black Friday?
Nope, not answering. Why do you have to say it like that? Can you just say it like a normal person? Black Friday.
I am a normal person.
Okay, can you say it regularly then?
All right. What do you think about?
I'm not answering the question then.
What do you think about?
I have no opinion.
What do you think about Black Friday?
What do I think about Black Friday?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care for it. Although now Black Friday.
No, wait, don't steal my thunder.
Black Friday.
Just answer the question.
Oh, how am I stealing your thunder?
You'll see.
Okay, it's not really stealing your thunder if it was what I brought to your attention initially. You are going to bring up a point that I made early on, and I was the first one to bring it up. So how's it stealing your thunder if I bring it up now?
It's my thunder because I'm about to present it to the crowd.
Okay, you're going to present something that I brought to your attention?
Oh, so now you want credit for that?
I want credit for everything. I capture great video. I'm usually, just so you know, guys, when he posts stuff on Twitter and it's video of like driving, I am the passenger that is taking the video for him. He does not take video while he's driving. Although so many people want to put you on blast about that, thinking that you are the driver.
Every time I post a footage of video, they go, oh, we should be worried about how come you're driving and holding your phone.
Well, because he zooms in. So when he zooms in, it looks like it's coming from him.
Okay, get it right. I zoom in on the video once it's been shot.
Right. Once you
I don't zoom in when I'm driving because people go, oh,
that's what I'm saying. You're zooming in on the video after the fact. Okay. Isn't the dash cam? Well, he has a dash cam, but I'm saying that there are some instances. The dash cam doesn't
shoot on the side. The dash cam looks forward.
There's some instances where, like, if I shoot video and it's of a car that's next to us, or maybe a driver is like holding their phone or something, or one time we were in Arizona and a driver had their foot stuck outside of the window. I took a video of that. Those videos are me taking. I'm taking the video.
Unless you're driving.
Unless I'm driving, then he's taking the video. But most of the time, if you're posting it, I'm taking the video.
Yes.
Because I am the one that's really aware of all the surroundings, and I point them out to him. So going back to the original point, yes, I want credit. Okay, now you can talk about what I brought to your attention initially.
Okay, just for the record, you don't always spot things. I can say, look at that moon. Where? I don't see no moon. I'm like, you don't see the moon up in the sky.
That's true. I usually don't know where the moon is.
Right.
Okay, let's talk. Let's go back to Black Friday.
I'm not talking to you. Going to answer like that.
And
No.
did you remember to reset your dash cam timestamp today? I
Nope.
certainly did not.
I don't care.
Thanks for reminding me.
I crop out. I try to crop out the time on the time because I don't really, okay. I like dash cams, but I really hate the fact when it shows how fast you're going,
You can take that out though.
I crop it out.
I just took that out of my settings for the how fast
Now,
you're
and the
going.
reason why I do it is because people, you talking about you was going 69 miles an hour, or you were going 66 miles an hour. How come you? Or my favorite one is, how come you're all crap? I had a guy one day argue with me because he said, because the guy passed me on the shoulder, and he says, well, if you weren't hogging up the driving lane, he would have done that. And I said, bro,
the driving lane,
they call it the fast lane.
Oh,
I said, bro, there's only one lane. He goes, no.
You mean that shoulder one?
No, you know the one where you come off from the Costco and you take to the 380 and it's just one lane.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So I was on that lane. This guy decided to pass me on the shoulder, and I posted the video from my dash cam. And somebody was like, oh, well, if you weren't hogging up the fast lane, then he wouldn't have had to pass you. I'm like, bruh.
There's only one lane. Okay, let's go back to the original point that you're giving me credit for.
Okay, so what I noticed is but what you noticed was a little different than what I noticed. I noticed the signage that says Black Friday, pre-Black Friday.
It says pre-Black Friday. I noticed that
what you said was that at this rate, it's going to start in.
Well, no, what I originally said was, don't you notice that Black Friday keeps starting earlier this year?
Yeah.
And now they call it pre-Black Friday.
So,
and then what I did say was, at some point, I think Black Friday is going to happen like in October, and then you said they probably will end up starting it in July.
July 5th.
Well, Christmas in July,
yes,
right? Christmas in July. So they'll probably, because what do you call it? Doesn't Amazon Prime do something in July?
They do
July and October.
Yeah, they have a Christmas in July.
That's why I'm sure maybe that's why stores are doing it.
Well, they're doing it because, number one, people can't control themselves. They want to go fight over a TV set. So they line up and sleep out there all night long.
They don't do that anymore, though.
We went to Best Buy and they had
TVs right in front of
85-inch
the entrance.
Samsungs for $600.
75-inch.
75-inch flat screen.
Yeah.
Samsung for $600.
Betty Veronica said Black Friday is next week. No, it's the week after next.
Yeah, not next week.
Black Friday is usually it is after Thanksgiving. And the problem with that now is that the problem with the pre-Black Friday is that now people don't have to wait until after Thanksgiving anymore. They can get it now at the beginning of November. But we did see this like previous years back where like in November, they would start having certain deals like every week. Like one week it was something, and the next week it was something leading up to Black Friday.
Do you know why they call it Black Friday?
I feel like we talked about this before, but I forgot.
No. What do you think you know?
No.
Because you know what's going to happen? Yeah. I'm going to say what it is. Oh, I knew that. I'm asking you to tell me what you know now. So you don't be like, oh, I knew that.
No, I don't remember. Tell me.
No, you don't remember. You don't know. Which one is it?
I think we had this conversation before. And so therefore, I think at one time I knew, but now I don't remember.
So basically what she's saying is, I don't know the answer, but once you say the answer, I'm going to pretend like I know the answer.
Do you guys love how we're putting each other on blast? Okay, so what is it?
So what do you think it is?
I don't recall. Yes, Cyber Monday, of course. But the funny thing is?
And Giving Tuesday.
Because there are a lot of sales online that are Black Friday. Like it just actually meshes into one thing. So like what I noticed with some of the like places I like to buy things, it will say Black Friday deal here, and then it will say all weekend long into Cyber Monday, and they mash it. Then there will be another instance where Black Friday, they'll have like one discount and like free shipping.
Thank you, David Man, for the super chat.
Thank you, Dave Man. And then Cyber Monday, they'll have another deal, like another percentage, and then like free shipping qualification. So sometimes they try to make it different. Sometimes they just mesh it.
You never answered my question. You're just beating around the bush.
I told you I don't recall.
So no, say I don't know, because you're just trying to bait it up so you can act like you knew and say, "Oh,
I'm not going to say anything after you said it. Just go."
Because that's the only time Black people can shop.
That's not what it is. That is not what it is.
Black Friday is, they said it used to be so that when businesses didn't make a whole lot of money, that was the last time they could make a lot of money, and then it put them in the black.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm just kidding. I just said that on purpose. Is that the real answer?
That's the real answer, because it puts the businesses in the black. So if you don't make any money all year and you have a Black Friday sale, it's supposed to like attract people to show up and spend money in hordes and make make money and then get them in the black, so they're not in the red anymore, so they can make a profit. But that's what the rumor is. That's what they said. So that's been going on for years. But now, I mean, how do you reconcile? How do you say that when now Black Friday starts in, right after Halloween?
Yeah, I know.
Right after Halloween. Yeah, I know. It's like, oh yeah, happy Halloween. Oh yeah, we got to Christmas shopping now. You know what's funny? I want to see a yard full of Thanksgiving decorations. You never see that.
No,
although I did see one.
I've already seen snowflakes.
I saw one where a guy put 2 giant ships in his front yard for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I don't know where.
Online?
Huh?
Online?
I saw it online. I haven't seen it in real life.
Oh, okay.
But they had like these big like ships of the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. You know who those are?
Yes, we had a conversation about this already.
I asked you that because I grew up with those in my life.
As your wallpaper.
They were my wallpaper because
Yeah.
the house I lived in was built in the 1900s, and the wallpaper was the Nina.
1900s was a really long century. What part of the 1900s? Was it built in 1999? Because that's still technically 1900.
In 1999, I was in California, so how could I still be there?
Okay, well, please clarify.
1900s, like early 1900s.
Early 1900s? Okay.
Like 1902,
Okay.
1903.
Got it. I was born in the 1900s. Were you?
I was born in the late 1900s.
I was born in
1896.
William says the suspense is killing me. Why is it called Black Friday?
I already answered the question.
You answered that. I'm late to reading that.
He wrote that 3 days ago. You just now got a hold of it.
We weren't even online 3 days ago.
What?
Okay.
Turkey says what?
Don't forget, you guys, if you're watching us live. Wait, that didn't make any sense.
If you're watching us,
please don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
If you want to join into the chat, go to www.twitch.tv/Mr. Badly TV. I'll say it again. www.twitch.tv.
Sorry, you missed a W. www. You missed a W.
You missed the rest of it.
Oh, no, I was just starting it off for you.
No, go ahead. Now you finish it.
www.
Nope.
Dot.
Bag boys.
Yeah, see, Gabriel says there are 3 W's, right? World Wide Web.
You do realize you don't have to type in that anymore, right?
You do realize that well, then if you don't have to type it out, why are you saying www? Well, why are you saying www? You should just say Mr. Badly. What's the website?
Twitch.tv /Mr. Badly TV.
Okay.
And then you can come on into chat and chat with us like a family until we decide we don't want to chat with you anymore. And then we move on to something different.
Okay, so did you guys hear that?
What's that say? Bruno is number 1? I don't know what that says, but whatever it was censored by Twitch. So ... and Bruno is number 1. So
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I hope it's Miss Melissa Seating. Is that it?
Melissa is eating.
Melissa is eating. Thank you, Melissa. What are you eating? Are you spamming us? We don't do well with spam. We like it unless it's on Masubio. Spam Masubio. Love it. What?
It's not called Spam Masubio.
What's it called?
It's just Spam Masubi.
You sure it's not Masubio?
I'm 100% sure it's not Masubio.
All right, fair enough. It's not Masubio. It's just Masubi. What?
What is wrong with you?
Oh, guess who's has a birthday coming up?
Who?
You.
Yay!
Yep, she's gonna be 52. On the 8th.
Yes, on Wednesday I will be 52 years old.
Yep, she old and dirt.
Okay, if you're older than 52, what does that make you?
I was born in 1896. I'm a legend.
No, you said I'm older than dirt.
Yeah. You know how dirt wasn't even here before you were born. It was just an empty mass. And then as you grew up, dirt showed up. That's how long you've been around.
That is so rude to say to someone. So rude. Anyways, sometimes watching Stanley and Dan talk to each other is like the one sober guy at a table of drunk people. Wow.
Wait, who's the sober guy?
Is Stanley supposed to be the sober one or the drunk one?
Oh, I'm drunk. I'm always drunk. I'm drunk right now. Not.
Oh no, he's saying he's sober and we're drunk.
Oh, of course.
Well, this is the thing: is we're just
this is the drunk
naturally.
This is the drunk internet.
We're just naturally goofy.
Not me.
Babe,
by the way,
you were cracking jokes like all day, every day. He is like a walking jokester.
Oh God! I hate when you do. I hate it when you do that.
The audience is a sober one, so you think. Some people are drinking while watching us.
Yeah, there's a couple people that's drunk.
Yeah, they're thinking they want to get on our level, but the only way they get on our level is if they drink.
There's a drink.
I have water in here, by the way.
The audience is a sober one. That's hilarious. I know you just read that. No, I'm just reading it again because I wanted to add emphasis to it.
Hey, this is how we live life and keep ourselves looking young by laughing. We have no wrinkles, right? Because we laugh so much. Oh, although I do have the smile lines that you always laugh at. You always laugh at my smile line.
Pop music says I'm too tired to drink.
I'm too tired to drink. Trust me, I'm too tired to drink too.
I don't really drink.
I don't either.
We have, what's funny though? We have a lot of alcohol in the house.
I don't think we have forever.
No, I mean, when I say we have wine, champagne.
We have a variety.
Beer.
Yeah.
We had cognac. But we don't really drink it, so it's like for people to show up.
I think we've had the same Patron too.
But then no one ever shows up. So.
Well, that's because we don't invite.
Oh, that's right.
Sell it, you'll be rich. I mean, some of the bottles are already open. Like we usually will just maybe have like a drink if we're celebrating something, right? Usually if we're celebrating something, maybe.
What are we celebrating?
I said if we're usually celebrating something.
Okay, what are we usually celebrating?
Like if we're celebrating a milestone, like someone's birthday, or someone got, a promotion, or someone invited us to dinner.
Okay, once.
Or New Year's.
I don't drink for New Year's. I got to drive.
We did when we lived in Phoenix.
Not when I had to drive.
No, we didn't drive.
We stayed home.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Anyway.
What about apple cider?
I love apple cider.
I
actually like apple cider better than alcohol.
Okay, fair enough.
Keith says, greetings, Stanley and Diane, and great fans. Diane, hope you have a wonderful birthday with family and friends. Hope everyone's having a great day and evening. Thank you so much, Keith. I appreciate it.
I got 2 bottles of 6-year-old scotch. Each bottle is 14% alcohol, something. ABV.
What's 14? Oh, 14.6
alcohol by volume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You ever had some 51?
I don't know if
I had some 151 proof.
If I've ever tried scotch before.
What's your favorite part of Pacifica? We like it. We know what we just discovered. I'm glad you asked that question because we're still discovering Pacifica, and we normally go to a chain that got to buy like Whole Foods, like that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
so we normally go to Sprouts. Because they are like farmers market. And then we were driving in Pacifica and we noticed a grocery store called Oceana Market. And we never heard it. We never saw it before. And it's like tucked back. Yeah. And we went inside and everything that we buy at Sprouts, they pretty much sell there. And sometimes
most of it. I
said almost. When I say almost, that doesn't mean everything. Almost is an indication that you're not including everything. When I write almost, they go, oh, not every driver's that way. Bro, I literally said almost. Almost means...
Okay, so yes, almost everything. Yeah.
So we went there and it was literally fresh meat, fresh vegetables, even the stuff that you like, the raw milk. the raw cheese, which is rare and hard to find.
In a regular grocery store,
In a
yes.
regular grocery store, yes. And the butcher, I asked him for some scrapple. His words were,
They don't even have scrapple at Sprouts.
I don't have scrapple, but what they say to me, that made it really, really personable. We will look for it, and if we can find it, we will order it, and then we'll let you know when we get it. So, yeah, it's right next to the Oceana High School. So that market, we haven't been back yet, but we plan on going there. And then we found, a sushi place right next to it that, remember the receipt we posted on Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
So the first rendition of the bill had the tax before, had the tip.
Had the tip before tax.
Before tax. And then the second one, which was on top, had the tip after tax. Now you might think, well, it's not really that much money when you think about how much the difference is, but it can be as much as $7 to $10 that you're paying extra, that you're actually tipping tax. I remember I got grief for that once because I said, don't tip the full amount, tip for the
before the amount before tax.
And then people call me cheap, right? Oh, you're cheap.
But that's how you're supposed to do it.
But that's how you're supposed to do it. So it's like, you should tip them more. They're not making any money. I'm like,
well, I mean, to each their own, though. If like you want to tip after tax, like feel free. But
happy birthday yesterday. She turned 62.
Oh, happy birthday, Jeanette.
Oh, yeah, there are some great bookstores on Palmetto as well.
Happy birthday to my fellow Scorpio.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Oh, I wasn't supposed to join in?
That was my song.
Oh, okay. You created it?
Yes, I have the copyright for it.
All right.
Happy birthday
to you.
I need to do that. Knew it. I said, she don't even play fair. All right. So, yes. So, your birthday's coming up. Are you going to do anything special? All right. Fair enough.
I don't know.
All right.
We'll see.
All right.
Maybe someone will surprise me.
Maybe. So, yeah. Thanks. I'll celebrate next weekend when I'm back home in LA. Oh, we might be down that way.
Not on the weekend.
No. I'm maybe on the weekends. How'd that song go with Drake?
No idea.
All right. So, back to Palmetto and...
Oh, yeah. Anon says, personally, I tip cash only. Tips on cards are instantly taxed.
Yeah, but believe it or not, not in California, but in federal IRS, your cash tips are taxed too. So if you don't file and say you didn't get any cash tips, they know you're lying and they'll come back after you. And they will estimate your tax, your tips based on the amount of tips that are paid through a credit card. So they'll estimate that and say you owe back taxes for this amount of tips. California doesn't do it, and then you don't think California is after everything. But in this case, the IRS will come after you, even if you have cash tips. Yep.
I think we talked about this like maybe a couple weeks ago too. We were talking about tips. So yeah.
Yeah. So yes, true story. If you're paying cash, I would just take it in and get it done, get it over with. I mean, clearly they can't figure it out. I mean, if you're claiming some of it, then you might get away with it. But if you are just like saying, "Oh, I didn't make no tips," and you're in a tipping environment, they're going to come after you. They may come after you. They may. They may. What?
I was just listening to you.
I'm not talking. I can still hear you. Anyway. So, yes, again, if you send more than $600, they actually killed that one. I thought the $600 on Venmo, they took that down. They were going to do it, but they stopped.
Did they?
Yeah, I thought I read that. Now, if somebody can Google it to double check it, but I think that they eliminated that. They were going to go after people with 600 more. But I think they changed the rules. And it's only if it's a business transaction. If you're giving someone over $600 just to give it to them, then it's not taxable.
How do they know though?
That's why they have two separate accounts now: Venmo Business and Venmo Personal. So,
what if everybody just does their business through Venmo Personal?
Then they would probably figure out something's wrong.
Because it would be numerous transactions.
Or because you would be using your business name. I mean, if you're going to pay somebody for work, you can't pay them for your personal name. And then it's like, where are you getting all this money from?
Well, because what if you're like I can never say that word.
Which island are you moving to?
What about the
Felix?
sole
proprietor?
Sole proprietorship.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have a company name and you're just
Are you DBA?
Do you have to DBA if you're a sole proprietor?
I'm asking you.
Why can't I say that name?
Sole proprietor.
Sole proprietor. Do you have to DBA it?
Oh, so he said it went through. Venmo will send you a form 1099-K. All right. So at first they were fighting it, but now it's going to go through.
So my question is do you have to have a DBA doing business as if you are sole proprietor?
No, it wouldn't hurt though. Okay, the reason why
How do I
even
say that word?
sole proprietor. The reason why you even do DBAs or you create a company is so that they don't target you personal if something goes wrong.
But if you're a sole proprietor, you guys, why am I struggling to say that word?
See, Jeanette, she says, I used to keep a record of how much I made in cash every weekend during my busking gigs. And if you don't know what busking is, when she performs out on the street,
yes.
Make sure to report them at tax time. See, that's how you do it. That's how you're supposed to do it. But some people go, nope, they don't know it. And then one day you get this letter in the mail, and I'll tell you one day, I got a letter in the mail from the Internal Revenue Service when I lived in Belmont, California. And it said that you have been selected for a audit.
Oh, like randomly.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my God. And heart's racing, blood pressure's up. I'm like, why? What'd I do? And then I'm like, I got this letter. And then all of a sudden I get a letter in the mail from them about a week later going, oh, we want to apologize. We inadvertently sent out these letters to people that weren't supposed to get them. I'm like, so you killed like 20 people.
What do you mean?
Because they all had heart attacks.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Anon says getting a letter with the IRS is never a good feeling.
No, it's like the worst feeling in the world because it's not, and it's like they don't even say, hey, how you doing?
They're not gentle about it.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? You kind of forgot to give us 20 grand. But you know what? Get around to it. We're still here. Nope. They're like, where's our money? And if they don't give it to them, they go straight to your bank. One day you wake up and there's nothing there. I know. It happened to me once. What they did was they froze it because I didn't respond quick enough. And then once I responded, they unfroze it. But then you remember the thing I had an issue with the franchise tax board. If you're not from California, the franchise tax board is the state tax people. And they said I owed them $1,700. I paid the $1,700. No, wait. They said I owed them $1,700. I didn't pay them quick enough. They froze my account to take the money out, right? Then I went back and paid them, and then they froze my account again to take the money out.
I don't understand.
They took the money out twice.
They took the money out, and then you also paid?
They took the money out, and I paid, and they took the money out. And then they told me that I had to prove to them that they made the mistake.
So did they give you your other money
after I had to prove to them?
How did you prove it to them?
I had to show records that the money was already taken out, money was already paid, this and that.
So it was pending when they took it out. Well, like your payment was already pending.
No, they took it out. It was gone.
The payment to you on their end was pending. So why would they? I'm assuming it was pending because why?
No, what they did was they froze my bank account twice. They froze the exact same bank account twice for the exact same amount.
Mm-hmm.
So when they froze it twice, they went ballistic. They froze it. No, I'm going to tap the table because I need to get a point.
I don't like how I hear it. I don't like hearing it. I don't like the sound.
They froze my bank account, took the money, and then sent me a letter because I went to go use my ATM and it said, and no one. So they mailed me a letter. They take the money out electronically, but they mail you a letter. Mm-hmm. The letter showed up 3 weeks after they took the money. I had no idea what happened. The bank said, well, we have a hold on your account.
Funny how they do that through mail.
Now here's the crazy. Well, because they don't do emails. So even now, if you want to
but they do electronic, like taking, like
they'll take it out electronically.
Yeah.
Now, interesting, I had to pay taxes this year. And I had to pay 10 grand. And I sent the 10 grand to the bank. I mean, to IRS. I mailed them a check for $10,000. And they I literally put the money in on 8 o'clock at night on the night it was due, the 16th on October. And 8 hours later, it was already out. But yet, when I put money in the bank, I have to wait 7 days for it to clear. They take my money out instantly, and there's no interest for my IRS money. So they can keep your money forever. And you know how I know that? Because I have a check from the IRS for $5 I haven't cashed. It was from 2019. I still had it. They sent me another one last week for the same amount, $5.01. Didn't even get a bit of interest. So they charge me interest, but they won't give you interest. So there you go. They had to pay the IRS $1,200 last year. Yeah, it hurts when you have to give it that kind of money. But it's even crazier because they literally will go after you like you just stole from their, from one of their relatives. And it's they ain't no joke. If you owe them, it's kind of like DirecTV. If you owe your cable bill on the first, on the second, it's turned off. They know, oh, hey, we're gonna send you a late notice. Nope, it's off. So again, I had to prove to them that they made the mistake. So I had to be on the phone, and they don't take, you can't email. You have to only fax or call. There's no emails. You have to talk to someone or fax them documents. So I had to go back and document this whole thing, send them all this paperwork to say that to prove that I made the payment, for them to unfreeze my bank account for $1,700. Now you got people out there who owe billions and just still doing their thing. I'm just saying.
I have no comment.
Yeah, it's crazy. All I'll tell you guys is, if you do get in a situation where you have a tax liability, just pay it. Don't even, or set up a payment plan, because they literally come after you. And I mean literally. And you think, oh, they'll know my bank account. Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they know your bank account. Because I didn't think they knew my bank account. I'm like, oh, they don't know my bank account, blah, 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 blah. But if you have a social security number, then they know your bank account, because they're all associated. Okay, I'm done. Crazy, huh?
I think the word crazy is an understatement.
Yep. Welcome to the world we live in. And that hurts for some people. Some people cannot afford. I mean, yeah, I get it. It is what it is. You got to pay your taxes. But, some people are just struggling as hard as it is. And then when you get to hit with the tax bill, that just hits harder. I mean, I know you have to pay your taxes because it runs America. I get it. I mean, how else are we going to buy more missiles for other countries unless we pay our taxes?
Oh gosh, don't go there.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, all right. What's up? 747.
Don't go there. Oh, that's a plane, isn't it?
Yes. Well, it used to be. They decommissioned all the 747.
Oh.
Now they have the new one now, 767. I think it is.
I know nothing about planes.
No, they're just plain. Nothing special about them. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Wow. 787.
Oh, now they have 787. Thank you.
This is like,
well, when they get to
bothering
when
my
they get
ears.
when they get to the 800s, 870, 847.
Betty Veronica says, any positive stories?
Yes, I'm positive that I still got to put. No, I was kidding. Do you have any positive stories? Sure, you do. Something wonderful happened to you this week. What happened?
Something happened this week? What happened?
Oh, never mind. I thought, hey, so wait. What? Betty Veronica said what?
Any positive stories? And so did Felix.
Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking, wait, so Betty Veronica is Felix? Because I'm reading it here.
Yeah, because we can't see Betty Veronica's, the chat doesn't show her thing, what she's saying. I only see it in YouTube.
All right.
I think it's because of my earrings that these headphones are bothering me. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm just taking off my earrings.
So positively speaking, we finished up a project. We're like 99% done with it. And once we get it completed, hopefully you guys will get a chance to see what we did. It's been a lot of work, a lot of fun, but it was great. We can't tell you about it until it's done, but we showed it to some people who were part of it, and they thought it was pretty cool. Right?
Right. All of your hard work paying off.
Yep. So expect something to come out pretty soon. And we hope that it leads us to bigger and better things. Brought on a PR firm to try to help us with the nonprofit. So, because Giving Tuesday is coming up in 2 more weeks, so we're going to try to raise more funds so we can do more stories. Our main goal with the nonprofit is to get an office, get some office space, and just cranking out some pretty good stuff. Any good food lately?
Have I had any good food lately? Every day.
What'd you have?
What did I have today? Ooh, I had a yummy tuna melt today. Yummy.
And then yesterday you had the
lamb tikka masala.
Lamb tikka masala,
Yeah.
which you learned that from me, because you used to always buy the naan with the
actually
with the
cheese.
I
knew of
paneer, tikka paneer.
I knew of lamb tikka masala before I met you. I just
But you
didn't.
didn't eat
I
it.
just didn't have it as often.
No, you weren't like, you didn't like it as much as I like it. That's my favorite dish. Tam. Lamb tikka masala. I love it.
You can't even clown correctly.
I know, huh?
Let me think. Any positive stories?
Oh, we already said our positive story. We're done. We moved on now.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Any positive stories?
Yes, nope. There's no positive story. Sorry.
I think
it's all Twitter negative.
It's hard. It's what's really hard about thinking about if there are any positive stories, because the things that I guess maybe excite me or make me feel good may not be relevant to other people.
Well, but you won't know until you tell someone.
No, I'm just saying like little wins for me. So for me, and this isn't, I don't know if this is a positive story or not, but for me, okay, one of my goals is to get back into running. So I joined a local running group, and I've been doing it for the past 3 weeks, and it's been great. And I haven't run in a very long time. I regularly on a consistent schedule. I'm really I will run maybe 1 week, and then I won't run again for several months. So I joined a group so I could, find motivation. I joined with a friend, and let's just say that first workout was very humbling. I was the last one in the group. I mean, mind you, the people in the group have been doing it really consistently. So, I gave myself some grace and said, I'm just starting out. But this is a positive part for me, because it's something that has been recently exciting me, because I'm happy to get back into running.
Were they doing it in the dark? Doing it after park? Oh yeah.
This is also why I don't even bother telling stories. Why do I even bother?
Do you remember that song?
I do, okay. But what does it have to do with me?
Okay, you said you were running in the park.
No, I don't run in a park.
Do you run in
But we did run in the dark.
Oh yeah.
Because it's at night.
Rock Creek Park.
Anyway, so that's been one good thing. But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking of when people say positive stories, I'm thinking of a story that a positive story we would put on the news. But that's just something positive that has impacted me.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
I do celebrate Christmas.
Tell them about your Christmas celebration. That was a question.
Stanley and Diane, do you celebrate Christmas? Yes. Well, usually we celebrate Christmas every year, and we're usually at home. I meant to say we usually celebrate Christmas every year at home. Not that we celebrate it every year, because it happens every year. But yes.
I was like, we celebrate every year. Yeah.
At home.
I think personally, Christmas should be every 2 years. I think Jesus should have been born on a leap year, because
and then that would be every 4 years.
I know. I'm going to addendum to what I just said, because now it's like people go broke for Christmas and then they just pay it off in time for the next Christmas, because people go berserk buying stuff that they can't afford. What did Jeanette say she's heard it here? No. So yeah, I think Christmas should be every 4 years. Jesus should have been born on a leap year, so that way you can recuperate from when you born.
You were that no.
Did you hear that they want to get rid of Thanksgiving?
Who's they?
Whoever they were. They want to get rid of Thanksgiving because they said because they don't make any money off of it.
Who's they? Who said that?
I'm not making it up, but it sounds good, doesn't it?
No, it does not sound good.
You know, you put fake rumors on Twitter, and then it gets.
Well, the ones you come up with.
What's it going to be like? It's going to be like a community standards. Oh, is this true? They had a new rule on Twitter, by the way. If you write something and it comes up for community, whatever it is, you can't monetize it. So when you make up something that's fake and then people call you out on it, then once they call you out and it's legit, then you can't make anything anymore.
Is it too legit?
And, I think it was you might be right, and maybe the turkey union. All those turkeys are like, nope. Oh, by the way, we know who Anon is now, don't we?
Do we?
I think we do. He's a meteorologist in Boston. Remember? He said we don't know who he is on Twitter.
I think you're getting your facts mixed up.
I could be wrong.
Anon, is he wrong?
Yeah. Oh, wait for him to answer. Diane hasn't figured it out.
No, I did. Well, there was a. Okay.
Yeah, don't try to cover it up. You literally just said.
No, I'm not trying to cover it up. I just remember not a meteorologist, but yes, a weather hobbyist. I did figure it out. I just knew he wasn't a meteorologist, though. Remember, I pointed out the Twitter account to you.
You try to take credit for everything.
No, I'm just.
Oh my God! Can you not take credit for everything?
I'm not taking credit for everything. I was just I pointed it out to you on Twitter last week.
And you pointed out Black Friday too.
Okay.
All right. So we're not going to reveal your real name, but we know who you are now. We know who you are because you gave away so many hints that we were able to track you down to the ends of the earth. And now, yes, now we know who you are. Anon 21486. Does it sound like something of a movie, like you're like one of those movies where they make these robots and each robot has a number instead of a name? Anon 21486. Come here and be regentrified.
You need help.
I know he's been hitting over the years. Yes, you have, and we never caught on to it until the other day, and then it dawned on us. We go.
I didn't know. I didn't even realize that he was giving us hints, though.
He was, but we weren't really taking. They were subtle hints. And we subtly didn't take up until the other day when we were looking on social media and we go, oh, I go, oh, we go, that is him. I'm sure 100%. You go, no, are you sure? I said, nope, I'm sure it's him. Everything matches. Anyway, so what are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? I know that Jeanette said that it hadn't been the same since her parents passed. Since her grandma passed, her mom and grandma passed. Stanley put American cheese on Diane's face. Troll? Who you calling the troll, Jeanette? Because I didn't see anything.
Oh, Felix, have you thrown a slipper on Stanley's head before? No, but I've thought about it.
It's throwing it at Stanley's head, not on Stanley's head.
I'm reading what it says.
I know, but I'm saying it should be at Stanley's head.
Okay, well, on or at, whatever the preposition is, I've thought about it. Yes, because he did throw American cheese on my face for Christmas. Like
that was many
like 3 or 4 years ago when
it was a trend
in Arizona.
It was a trend.
Yeah, because everyone was doing it on TikTok.
Yes, it was a TikTok. It was the safest TikTok trend you could do. It was better than the one who says, "Put your head on the train tracks and watch if the train will stop." That trend didn't work very well.
I didn't even know that was a trend.
No, it's a Filipino thing. Very sorry. My mom's birthday is on Thanksgiving this year. Well, tell your mom we said happy birthday.
Yes, tell your mom happy birthday. Ooh, she's gonna have some probably good eating on her birthday. She doesn't. You're not making her cook, are you, for Thanksgiving since it is her birthday?
It sounds like her birthday falls around the same time every year, though. Maybe I'm wrong, but
well, Thanksgiving falls on different dates, although it's always on a Thursday.
Yeah, remember the Tide Pod Challenge?
Oh my gosh, where people were eating the pods? I can't believe people ate the pods.
Oh, yeah. We're not the brightest bunch on the bulb. I still think this is a penal colony where they put all the idiots. And some of us just happen to be better idiots than others. I'm just saying. Thank you, Big Bucks Bradley, for 99 cents.
Thanks, Big Bucks Bradley.
I love that name, Big Bucks Bradley.
Yay.
All right, so the brightest bunch on the bulb.
That's what you said.
I know.
I didn't even bother correcting.
The brightest bulb on the tree.
I didn't even bother correcting. Why? Why, when you'll just say it wrong again?
That's what I do. Shada boom, shada bang. Shada boom. So let me think of any more.
I think the saying you're looking for is brightest bulb in the tree.
Yeah, that too. So we were trying to figure out what we're going to do for Thanksgiving. We don't know yet, but it will require us to get in our vehicles. I'm cooking Christmas dinner. I'm going to make some hot dogs and some baked beans, but I'm making stuffed hot dogs.
That sounds disgusting.
Stuffed hot dogs with a side of butter beans and some white.
I'm going away for Christmas.
Some what's that bread? Wonder bread.
I'm going away for Christmas.
No, you have to stay here and eat my hot dogs. Stuffed hot dog, stuffed with butter beans.
Gross. A few fries short of a Happy Meal. Ooh, Betty Veronica sang all the foods that I love. Adobo, lumpia, pancit. Yes.
I don't see that yet. I don't have that.
It's Betty Veronica. You won't see it in the chat.
Oh, well, let me see.
I'm not sure why though. Oh, is it raining right now? It was raining earlier today over here.
Ooh, Jeanette said she's doing macaroni and cheese, collard greens, cornbread, dressing, cranberry sauce, and mashed potatoes and gravy for Thanksgiving. No meat.
Okay, we'll get some protein in there though.
You need some
because
protein.
a lot of that is all carbs.
You'll be taking a nap.
Yes, you'll be taking a really big nap. If you can, find some way to get protein in there, even if you're not going to eat meat.
In all seriousness, thanks for Millennial Boom. This year has been terrible. Politics, war, pandemic. It's cool. We can hang out. It is cool. Yeah, I like hanging out like this. And actually, Sundays I look forward to it. It's just that there's so many wheels in motion on Sunday to make sure we get here in time to do the podcast. There's so many wheels in motion, but we make sure that we get here and try to do. That's why you give us grief for being late. But I mean, first of all, if you see the setup we have to do, the setup takes about half an hour. But
it didn't used to, though.
It used to be, remember we had a cell phone?
Yeah, and you looked up our nose. Mm-hmm. They looked up our noses, yeah.
And then we were on a mission for him. But thank you. Seasick. I love Seasick.
I love Seasick too. Oh, we're not going to be here this week. Oh. Really? Did you say Willie? It sounded like you said Willie. Really? Oh gosh. You guys see what I have to put up with every day. Oh gosh.
Thanks. We're like I said, it's quite hard to find something positive nowadays. Oh, well, here's something positive. So I'm a prankster. I am a prankster
all the time.
And the brunt of my pranks are Diane and my daughter Brooke. I called her the other day and I said, "Hey Brooke, did I tell you I love you today?" She goes, "No." I said, "Okay, click." And I called her back and she goes, "Why'd you hang with me? I was just trying to see you." I said, "So I'm asking you again, did I tell you I love you today?" And she goes, "Oh, yes, good answer." So,
did you though?
No, but she knew that if she said no again, I was gonna hang up. I am notorious
This one is always pranking.
Ooh,
always.
Ube ice cream. Ube ice cream is good.
I love ube ice cream. Oh my gosh, I love ube ice cream. I love ube pancakes. I love
She had a ube pancakes the other day.
Things
Purple pancakes.
Ube. Purple yam.
Yeah, you know why she likes purple yam so much? Because she loves Barney.
Okay, those two things don't really.
Purple.
I liked Barney growing up, but I don't correlate him with the purple yam. Just so you know. And you did that to Diane. Did I tell you I love you today? No. Okay, just checking. Close his door. Yep. That's right. He played me. Remember the reel?
Well, the other night the other morning she woke up laughing off the bed because she woke up and I was wearing her bonnet. So she went to sleep with her bonnet on.
Yeah, because so I wear a bonnet because of to preserve my curls, and it was weird. I didn't even realize it was off my head, and then I turned and he's wearing it. And I'm like, what? Why are you wearing my bonnet?
She just starts laughing hysterically like 6 o'clock in the morning.
I didn't expect him to be wearing it.
But what she doesn't know is that it came off of her head while she was sleeping,
which it normally does.
And so I put it on out of just for fun, and she woke up and saw it and like, wait, and started laughing because she thought, how did you get my bonnet off my head and put it on your own head? Yep.
The things that occur in our household. Right. Jeanette says, I did the ice cream tour last year in SF and a few years ago in LA and Philly. I'll be visiting several places next weekend. So good.
So good.
I
used to get it from Trader Joe's.
I love food.
If you want some good ube ice cream, Trader Joe's has it, but not all the time.
Mitchell's, if you were local, Mitchell's ice cream. Ube or any flavor. Mitchell's ice cream is just really good.
You know what? You're right. Food does bring everyone together.
Yes. Food makes me happy.
It's funny though, is that I have a secret recipe for macaroni and cheese that people have been trying to get from me forever. Even my own family has been trying to get it, but I've never given it up. I just make it.
I don't even know the recipe.
I make it and then I give it to them and they all like. And remember that time I made the 25 pounds of macaroni and cheese? I made 25 pounds of macaroni and cheese. And we took it to a picnic. And I really expected to have something to bring home. But I go over there near the end of the picnic, and there's people all around the dishes up in the air like this, and they're scraping the edges, trying to get everything out of it. And I'm like, you guys ate all my mac and cheese? It was 25 pounds.
It was good.
I know. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. And that was the same day I threw a double horseshoe. If you ever played horseshoes, I was playing with a friend of hers named Deacon Larry, and he got a ringer. And so I was like, oh, he's got a ringer, right? And so I had to how'd it go? Because I had to get a double ringer. So no, I threw a ringer, and then he threw a ringer. He's like, oh, because, if you throw if he throws a ringer on top of mine, then he gets all the points, which would have won the game. Except for, it was like a weird slow motion. I threw it, I tossed it, it flew in the air, and it landed on there. And it was like, oh my God, I just threw a double ringer and took all of his points. That was like an awesome day. It was like, that's one of those days.
He used to always beat me in horseshoes.
Yeah.
Always.
So
Mitchell's was the only place I didn't stop at during last year's San Francisco ice cream tour.
Well, because Mitchell's, if you got to have time to go to Mitchell's.
Mitchell's is so good.
It's good, but there's a line.
So good.
There's a line. There's always a line.
I want Mitchell's.
And they make their ice cream there. And you know what, though? I like Mitchell's, and there's another place I like that makes pretty good ice cream. But it's not here. I think it was in Arizona.
Oh,
It was but remember the place we went to where we ordered a banana split and it was really good until we realized they forgot to put a banana in it?
Yes, it was the Mary something in Phoenix.
I'm like, just something. I'm like, did you eat the banana?
Yeah, I was like, wait, where's the banana?
She's like, did you eat it? No, I didn't eat it. Oh man, they just forgot to do the banana. Oh, and
it's called Mary Coyle Old Fashioned Ice Cream in Phoenix. Oh, it's temporarily closed.
Well, because they ran out of bananas.
Wow, really?
I'm just saying.
Temporarily closed. Oh, are we blurry again?
It's okay. We can be blurry. We're about to wrap it up. What's the brand of ice cream? Is it Tillamook? I like Tillamook. They make good cheese though. So
To
I
learn.
like to buy
I've never tried salt and straw before.
we haven't tried it. I remember it because I remember a lady was doing a TikTok outside of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I buy my ice cream is limited because I'm lactose. So I buy Lactaid, which only has 3 flavors. And the 2 of the flavors I'm not a big fan of, chocolate and vanilla. So I get cookies and cream.
Ooh, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, you know what my favorite ice cream flavor is. You know that.
Is it rum raisin?
Yes, it is.
You know what my favorite is?
Yes. I do know. I'm very smart.
I think you're going to be wrong.
No, I'm going to be right.
Okay, what is it?
Yours is that the one with the marshmallows in it. Yep, I know it.
Okay, but you have to say what it is.
I forgot what it's called, but it's the one with the marshmallows in it. It has chocolate and marshmallows, and it's really good. I mean, you like it, but that's your favorite. I can't think of the name. Rocky Road.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
Or Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
So yeah, we were at this. Sorry about that. Plenty of options. Yeah, so we do Lactaid, but also
no, not we.
But she also
You do Lactaid.
I will say this though, Diane always carries around some Lactaid pills just in case. Because
I take care of him.
Because we were in, to give you an idea how bad I am with lactose intolerance, is that we were in, remember that song?
We were in.
Remember that song, Standing on the Corner of Winslow, Arizona?
Yeah.
So we were literally standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona, and they had a store there that had, their menu offered.
It was like something with heavy
No,
cream.
I know. What was it called though? Oh, what's that drink? Oh, cream soda.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm grew up. You know, you get a cream soda from the store, you drink it. It's normal. I'm thinking it's cream soda. I didn't realize it was cream soda.
Emphasis on the cream.
Yeah. So they put soda and then they add cream on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I drank it thinking, oh, this is great.
Man, what was it like? It wasn't even like.
Remember that
5 minutes.
Remember that doll baby alive?
Yeah.
Where you feed it.
I never had one though.
Where you feed it and then it comes right out.
That was.
It was literally
he
like.
He literally took one
sip, and I was like, my stomach said nope.
And he darted, and I was like, wait, where you go?
And it was the only bathroom, only had one stall, and I was thank the Lord that there was nobody else there.
But it was something that we didn't think, oh yeah, you should take a Lactaid pill before.
It was brutal.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have helped to do it after the fact.
No, it doesn't help after the fact. But now we travel a lot, and we love to hit up restaurants and eat great food. And Baby Live is still around, yes. Diane and I love to find good places. We find good places and we find bad places. But the only way to know if it's a bad place is you have to try
it. Yeah.
But I have an old saying, and she's heard this 100 times. I want to wrap it up by saying this. Think of it this way. I use social media like I do restaurants. So you go, well, wait, how does that even work? They don't serve food at social media. So if you drive by a restaurant and there's no one there, would you go eat there? Chances are the answer is no. Because you're like, well, if there's nobody there, why would I want to go there and eat? So something must be wrong with the food. So how's that social media? Well, I tell people that if you don't keep adding to your social media, it's like an empty restaurant.
That's me.
People go by and go, there's nothing there, so why should I need to stick around?
I stopped adding to my social media.
And you have no engagement because you're no longer supplying people what they want to look at. So if you post a lot, more power to you. If you don't post at all, and you wonder why you're not getting any engagement, because you need to be consistent with your postings. Even if it's something stupid, just type it.
Even if it's something stupid?
Yeah. Even if it's something stupid, just write it. What?
Even if it's something stupid?
I write stupid stuff all the time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
That's my humor, though.
That is, yeah.
It's my humor. Life is too short to take everything seriously. So when you deal in a business where all you see is death and destruction and negative stuff, my out is humor. I laugh about stuff that you probably would. I mean, I make some laughs that are off color, but it's just her and I. And she goes, oh, don't ever say that in public. And I would never say it in public. But what I'm saying is that you need to have an outlet for your stress. And for me, my outlet is humor. And, and some people, their stress is eating.
Yeah.
Mine's is humor. I like to laugh about stuff. I'll find the dumbest thing, the most mundane thing, and make it, and it'll be funny to me.
You know what I do?
Yeah.
You know what I do?
What do you know?
I watch episodes of Friends or like shows that I grew up with that I really enjoy that make me laugh.
Congratulations, Gabriel.
You could roll your eyes on that one. You could roll your eyes, but the thing is that's what I do.
I didn't roll my eyes.
I love that show, and I will continue to watch it because it makes me laugh.
Wow.
Really?
Hmm?
Oh gosh, Baby Veronica says my parents threw my baby alive away because a friend's doll had maggots in it.
Yes, because people were
That
feeding
is
it.
so gross.
Okay, here's
people were feeding it real
food.
Yeah.
Right. Because we are not the brightest bulbs on the tree.
Oh wait, William says my favorite ice cream flavor is pizza beer. It's vanilla ice cream with real chunks of pepperoni pizza and ripples of frozen beer. William, where do you get that from?
Oh, by the way, congratulations, Gabriel, on your 1,000th Bad Driver compilation.
Nice. Congratulations, Gabriel.
All right. Working on another there this week. That'll be the video 115 since 2016. You know, it's fun when you produce videos and go back and look at what you've done. I think over the years, I've probably produced more than 3,000 videos. And stuff that you've never seen.
Did I say 1,000 or did Stanley say 1,000?
No, I thought I read 1,000 on there.
No, it's 100. 100, not 1,000. If it was 1,000, that would be some.
Hold on.
No, it says 100.
Hold on.
Hold on, what?
I'm looking because I thought I saw 1,000.
No, he said 100th.
Okay, keep in mind, I'm looking at the smaller screen, so I'll say it again. The screen is smaller for me, so if I make a typo or a mistake, it's just a typo.
Oh, what's up, Arcade Revolution?
Yeah, I saw Bush beer soap in the Barnes & Noble, and it has Bush beer in the ingredients. Bush.
I still want to know, William, where you get that ice cream from.
He's wrote it 5 minutes ago.
No, he didn't say where. He said what his favorite ice cream.
Maybe he makes it himself. Do you remember? Do you ever went to church and they made ice cream at church or a picnic? They had a bucket and they poured. I never understood how you pour salt into a bucket to make ice cream.
Salt?
Yeah, rock salt.
No, I've never had. No.
May you plug Gabriel and Jeanette's stuff so I can check it out. So sorry, I don't know. So yes, so Gabriel, tell me your link to your.
It's a joke. Okay, thanks, William. Vanilla pizza and beer is a joke.
Oh, okay.
Had me intrigued, but you tricked me.
She was ready to try it.
The
first time I ever saw pizza that I thought was gross. I was walking on South Street in Philadelphia, and where do all the people meet? South Street, and they had pepperoni. No, they had ham and pineapple, and I thought that was.
Oh yeah, Hawaiian pizza.
Okay, in Philadelphia, we were like, "What the heck is this?" Essentially making the ice colder. Didn't know that. Thank you. Add salt to ice, drops the freezing point of the water. Learn something new every day. A childhood friend made
it up to win a contest at Baskin Robbins. Interesting, because I was going to say that combo is just so like weird. But you know how sometimes the weird combos would actually taste really good? So like when we started enjoying a peanut butter and jelly sriracha sauce burger, remember?
Yeah,
with
Chris
bacon.
Chris Maverick, who's in Hong Kong, by the way, wrote worst pizza I've ever seen was called Korean pizza. When I was living in China, it was as bad as you can imagine in their meat selection. Wow. So Gabriel, make sure you post your link, or at least tell people what your so they can find you on YouTube. Or just do what you do, just post it and tag people. Okay. Well, it's 8:18. Is it?
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm a millennial. No, I'm just kidding.
Everyone have a wonderful evening. We're going to wrap this puppy.
We are, yeah.
I feel like I said bad puppy and somebody made fun of it one day.
Well, I always say bad boy.
No. I put a comment which was blocked even though it didn't have a link. Sorry about that. So Gabriel does a YouTube channel where he does bad drivers of Ohio, is it? Tell me what it is. Make sure I get it right. but he's been doing it for a while. And then Jeanette does Behaving Badly in Albuquerque, which was a spin from People Behaving Badly. Now, thank you for that.
That sounds gross.
What?
Anon said there are some things that should not be, such as blue cheese soda.
Yeah, that's gross.
Bad Rivers of Ohio and okay, this is the one. Look me up. Ohio and NKY. North Kentucky.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't feel so good. I just watched a Baby Alive video. Yeah.
I think I'll just take your word for it, Dave, man.
Wait. Do you remember this? Remember Baby Dad Away?
Mm-mm.
Baby Dad Away. What's the mother to do with Baby Dad Away?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, little baby that crawled by itself. But then when they made Baby Alive, it was fine as long as you used the stuff they gave you. The problem with Baby Alive was you had to buy more of their stuff. And some people didn't want to buy their stuff, so they started feeding it milk. And the baby wasn't made to digest milk, so flies would get in there and lay eggs, and you'd have maggots inside the Baby Alive.
Gross.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ew, I don't see. And Chris, I'm not even a fan of blue cheese, so the blue cheese soda just sounds
love blue cheese,
completely gross
but
to me.
I don't think I can't see it as being soda though.
Yeah, but mixed together, no thanks. I don't even like blue cheese, so I wouldn't even try it.
So Jeanette says she put out some Baby Alive dolls today at work. How ironic. Yeah.
Ew, ranch soda? That sounds so weird. I like ranch.
Hate ranch.
See, he likes blue cheese and I like ranch.
But I like blue cheese as long as it's not like, I like aged cheddar. 6-year-old cheddar. Oh, it is
I like 30-year-old cheddar.
You've never had 30-year-old cheddar.
Yes, I have.
You had 3-month-old cheddar.
I had 30-year-old cheddar.
No. What, when you turned 30?
No. Who said I was cheddar? What was this? What was that move?
That was mine.
Please don't do that again.
Cheddar, baby.
Anyways.
All right, guys. I'm a millennial. I'm a ba. What the heck was that?
I'm a boomer. You could be anywhere.
You could be anywhere in the world right now, and you chose to spend it with us. And we appreciate it. Yeah, that's my signature. Sign off.
I know.
You could be anywhere. You probably are. But you spent time with us. And we won't be here next week.
We will not be here next week.
But if we don't see you, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Remember.
Wait, Thanksgiving is like not next week.
No, it's not.
In
case we don't see them by then.
We'll be here we'll be here before Thanksgiving. We'll be here the following week, won't we? The 19th? That's right before Thanksgiving. No, Thanksgiving is the 23rd.
Okay, then never mind.
Well, just in case.
Just in case the world comes to an end and we can't go online.
Or just in case because Stanley doesn't know his dates and gets confused.
Yes. Like butter, baby. But we do thank you.
Yes, we do. We do appreciate you guys.
We do. We honestly do. We look forward to talking to you guys. And it's like a pod show about nothing. We just talk, it's like
a pod show.
A podcast about nothing.
Like Seinfeld?
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, Chris says
I'm gonna buy you a calendar.
Chris says white fungus bird's nest soda. Ugh. That sounds gross.
I'm gonna buy. Oh, you know what though? I mean,
we have 2 calendars, and he has one on his phone. If he doesn't use them, you buying him a calendar won't help.
That's just a waste of your money.
Save your money, Chris.
Yeah, send me some more of those really crazy Kit Kats.
Ooh.
Give me a break.
Give me a break. No, copyright.
No, I'm not singing. If I'm singing to myself, it's not
break
copyright.
Break me off a piece of that
Kit Kat bar.
30-year-old cheese, 30-year-old cheese. Break me off a piece of that 30-year-old cheese.
And you think I'm silly?
Well, William thinks we're drunk, so...
We should do it drunk one day.
No, we shouldn't.
No, that would be fun.
No, that...
Oh, we should have the drunken podcast. Everybody has to drink, and then everybody takes a shot when we say a certain word.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But
how many,
I don't really drink and I don't
How
know.
many of you guys are down for a drunken podcast where every time we say one certain word, no, Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I will fight you otherwise.
Wait, Felix, you can't do that. Felix, you can't just throw out some random saying and then say good night.
That's not a random saying. That's been an argument forever.
I know. Well, you can't just start an argument and then say good night.
No, okay. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Good night.
Chris says, "Yo, I'm in."
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the drinking game.
Let's do a drinking game. No sober podcast. Only keep this clean.
Oh, that's right, because Gabriel doesn't drink.
Oh, Gabriel doesn't drink.
No, Gabriel, you give me the referee.
No, Gabriel, you can take the night off. Wait, the referee for what? How are we supposed to? What are we reffing?
At least we're not doing heroin night. I mean, beer is
okay. You're just taking this to a whole new level. Just don't do that.
Felix, you were wrong. It is a Christmas movie. Exactly. I'm going to watch it this Christmas like I watch it every Christmas.
Oh, no.
No sober podcast. Keep this fun. Yeah.
Wait, who said that?
Chris Maverick.
Oh, no sober podcast. Keep this fun.
Yeah, we should have like every time you see us, and I make up a special word. And if everybody says a special word, then we take a shot. Oh, by the way, speaking about special word, Diane finally saw The Jerk.
I saw The Jerk a while ago.
You didn't see it all because that's time you noticed stuff you didn't see before.
What did I notice before?
His special place.
Oh, no, his special purpose. It was his special purpose.
Love that show.
Oh, my gosh. That movie was crazy. Special purpose. Do you have a...
Yes, I do.
Never mind. Good night.
I do. I'll show it to you.
Anyways, has Diane watched the Barbie movie? I have watched the Barbie movie, Jeanette. I really enjoyed it. He didn't watch the Barbie movie, but I watched it with my girlfriends. It was good. I love the message.
I watched the Ken movie when he got divorced from Barbie and he had to pay alimony.
That's your version.
Oh, okay.
No, Stanley would get you demonetized if alcohol is involved. Would it?
No, and if you say something, demonetized. That's
it would get you demonetized if alcohol was involved in the stream.
We wouldn't say it was alcohol. We just call it Shot Free Podcast.
Shot Free Podcast.
Yeah. Shot
Free.
Yeah, that way we can't say there's no alcohol. We could use fake alcohol. We could use what do you call that beer? Near beer.
Of course he wouldn't like it. Yeah, he wouldn't like it. Just do one shot of tequila before the live stream and we watch the tequila
and you
slowly take it back.
You only be demonetized if you do offensive things.
Well, so William, one shot of tequila won't actually impact me. It might be more like 3.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor.
Hope you don't get peripheral neuropathy.
Yeah. Neuropathy. That's
usually
what you get.
Neuropathy.
That's what you get normally. I think.
You guys,
if you have diabetes and you get it in your feet.
Why did I say that?
Because you don't know what you're talking about. Only I know.
Okay, William says, okay, 3 it is. Wait, but if you think I'm drunk now.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4. Floor. Anyway. All right, guys. We're going to wrap this up.
Okay, you can drink as long as you don't promote the alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to have, you know what I'm going to have? I'm going to bring a 40. I'm going to go back I'm going to go hood on you. Have a 40 of some old English. Everybody should buy a 40 of old English, and we all have
and put in a paper bag.
Put in a paper bag, and then we just drink old 40s.
Old 40s are gross.
Old English. I used to cook with it. Make great crab.
He would say inappropriate jokes. He already does.
You know it's gonna be weird because I'm a cheap drunk. So I like the third shot. I'll be like, okay, what are we doing?
Yeah,
now?
we're lightweights. In all honesty.
All right. Good night.
All right. Jeanette's like, good night, once and for all. Jeanette, enjoy. Jeanette, enjoy your weekend. I don't know why I said Jeanette. Oh, good night, Jeanette. Okay. Anyways, good night, guys.
Good night. Look. Good night, everybody. Oh yes, get some OE and some Cisco.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I
God.
remember I got drunk at a movie theater once. I took a bottle of Cisco in there. I
I've
didn't know
never even tried
it's
Cisco.
like 900%. It's like 900 proof.
Gabriel, I said to her, enjoy her weekend because she's going to be in LA next weekend celebrating her birthday.
Felix is already drunk.
So I was saying that because I won't see her, talk to her.
Felix is already drunk.
Already drunk. Nice, Felix. All right, good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, guys.
That's hilarious.
See you in 2 weeks.
Yep. Oops. Can't go nowhere until I turn everything off. Nice buzz there. Yep. Where was I? Oh, God. How do I do this? Nope. Oh, there we go. All right. I was trying to find the buttons. There's so many buttons to push. Fail.
Thank you for listening to Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts. Millennial Boom and Reasons Why Aliens Will Never Invade Earth and Caught Misbehaving videos are made possible through viewer donations. Check out www.linktree.com/MrBadleyTV to see how you can help. See you next week.